say the offer aha no ma Ato Forson, offer her Ato Forson, offer her Ato Forson. Just be a besi be a Ato Forson. Sisi a we kire say Ghana man eni abre ana ye mampani owo Ghana man mu hanom. Eye His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni abre say sika na ode ma Ato Forson na ode kofa empty ambulances buy no obeje. Sisi a do bo record be manya asem keto. Ene na afinyo markings so there some be to adwa. Eye evidence. Sisi Ato Forson kwan kura be almost 4 to 5 accusers. I feel no marking so ne dia beka ho. Evidence na nya asem keto. Ebusuafo enkotie ensem no mu chiremu.
No ewo court no woni a yede kwadru abo no a woto so miensa third accused person owura jakpa ekokeka nsem bi ewo court dem a na chesa attorney general ahompo ewo mu bi a wo chesa attorney general friend kokoemu eni ni di nkomo bi a na nkese sa nkomodie no krampo ebemu ye nyina ye nim sa semi dida na eno da ebrem na hyebedwafo won mutena se wo mra hyebedwafie na ni wo mu ba be hwe entotoya so no ma ye wo madwuma se de se na efatem mu no enchenwaso kakra esore ye ewo sa asemi hu ewo mra hyebedwam ni nyina na say Dr. Ato Forson asem a wono efa no attorney general de ho ni wo ru ajakpade hu wo mo kɔ bosso e wo mrahye bedwam e ma dom kuma ne fa opani ba ko e kasa yempo manano e kotia attorney general a enam sunti dom kese no so ampene so krantwe amfa ma wo mum na de ne kɔba ye amanebo no chese majority leader dom kese ne ba ne deni wo manyamfo Alexander Kwame na afenyo marking enenye Wokubiza ranking member committee a womohwe eye nwumesua ho nsam so penya wada no se ranking member eye wonmunyamfo Peter no Chukotoi wokubisa no fansem bia nanum no mokokan ye efa free SHS bill a abanye se wode koto mrahye bedwafie na eja womabobo ho age atum se de be ye mrahye bedwafie womugitum pe free SHS no nyade aban bi beba no etimi aba beka se wo ba betwem na papa yi wono no tie se wose anyade a mrahye bedwafo dom kuma no betwe amasa no womaji atum nti bonmanyamfo Alexander Kwame na afenyo marking ekobisa no ho asem na sasemi si wobisa ne sen si wobisa ne sen eni se dom kuma no afa no anye wo mo de ye nam suntinum wo mu chief whip bonmanyamfo governs Kwame Agbeja enso sori ye ne wokeka na adwene de kire wo mo na sedie nshin wahwo ni sifa ko ye ne sedia bonmanyamfo Kwame eye Agbeja esifa kasa yenko na yenkotie bi emra
review me to look at something and to make it better if possible. And by the way, the issue about education or free education in Ghana is captured in our constitution. And the founder of the Fourth Republic is our president, former president, President J.J. Rawlings, who appended this constitution. A constitution you actually boycotted. A constitution you actually boycotted. So you actually should be burying your you should bury your face in your hand when you are trying to implement part of the constitution which you boycotted. But Mr. Speaker, like I said, Mr. Speaker, if we were all supposed to be scanning social media and to bring it to the floor, the most serious thing for me today and my constituents is the potential of an attorney general who goes soliciting illegality to incriminate innocent people. That should occupy your mind. Yes, because he said he read it on social media. Of course, it was said in an open court that the sitting attorney general actually told an accused person to go and falsify his health record to say that he's sick and go to do that at the court. Today, Mr. Speaker, if it turns out that that person is lying, that's different. But today, since he said that he read it on social media, the biggest threat to our democracy, including this chamber, is the possibility of an attorney general soliciting illegality to incriminate innocent people. That should be the track of what we are talking about. As for PSHS, it is here. It is here, and I said all the time. As of the time we were going for election in Adaklu, there were a number of students going to school who were not paying. Not everybody.
Onmunyafo Kwame Agbeja ena yete nene se na wakasa no wono ena woye minority chief whip ene sedience nchenwahwo no esifa kroye ehu bi ene epone kakra ema mu etie yenom na enu no wachi num First Deputy Speaker Bonmunyafo Joseph Osei Owusu enso ejina nentam so ekasaya na wode kokobo ena mamra hwebedwafo no esa ya na asenie ho asem ena fe atemu adwumayefo ho asem krade enye no ne yebeka ewo mra hwebedwamu enti ayo ho ntwe ho efin sem bia etetete sa ho
enough not to be interested in what I call the political play of the activists in the House. But I'm observing a trend which I'm supposed to record is inappropriate. It's inappropriate. The chief whip of the minority, my friend, my nephew, Honorable Kwame Abuja, about a year ago, I had the occasion to bring the immediate past Chief Justice onto the floor, said things which were unjustifiable and legally untenable. I was on my feet to show that it is unfair to make those judgments. The Speaker, we joined him and drew his attention to how you can evaluate a member of the bench's work, not part of the general conclusion. Taking on the Attorney General in a matter and allegations that are happening in the courtroom. Allegations that are happening in the courtroom. I have whatever it is in the social media is purporting to be a report from the courtroom. If you're going to attack the integrity of a judicial officer, if you're going to attack the integrity of a judicial officer in the conduct of his case in the court, you must have evidence that indeed that thing you're alleging is done or not done. I'm very careful when I'm talking about members of the judiciary and members of the judicial. We here have the protection of the law. If you talk about me here, the rules permit me to speak, respond to you. When we are speaking about the conduct of the who are not here, we are restricted from commenting on the conduct of certain class of people.
Onipa yeti nini wono enemra hwebedwam chiamehene abedi eche a wodi kan wono no Bonmunyafo Joseph Osei Owusu aka Joyce nene ena yeti yenom enu no achi no emra hwebedwam committee a wo mo na hwa mamra ho ensenkaye ranking member Bonmunyafo Bernard ahiafo enso kasaye efa asem a bekwan mra hwebedwani kan ho kire se nyasam nokre wono so ne dia wodi pisu eni
on an ostensible senior high school bill in the armpit of the president, because that particular bill is not before the House. The Speaker, again, what is good for Peter is good for Paul. So when the majority leader is speaking about an ostensible bill which is not laid before the House, and members of this particular House, senior members, have not seen anything wrong with that. But when they were talking about a factual statement, evidence in court, admitted in court, when they are speaking about recordings that we have listened to, then we have a problem with that. Mr. Speaker, I have seen the